am King Awalius. This crabby steed of mine is my lobster named Gus. We have come to the surface world to claim the humans' nipples. Get him, Gary!
Titties, titties, titties. What do you think about them?
Wait, is this
What do you think about titties?
like you want me to actually describe
Yes.
what I feel about?
What do you feel about titties?
I don't want to label myself as a creep, so I won't go into depth about them. I'll just say I like them.
Okay, that's great.
Was that like supposed to be the
Welcome
intro?
to episode 27.
Okay, because I had a song playing.
Okay.
It was by Pepper Coyote. It was from their album Meh. It's called When I Die.
That's how I feel.
You know what's just because it popped into my head, I have not found a way to find Blast Radius, like the full album from Blast Radius, which has the best song, No Cock Like Horse Cock on it. But that because Apple Music has the same album that Amazon Music has. The Google Play Store doesn't have it. I'm like, how do I get my hands on Blast Radius? I don't even fully know. It might not even fully be out yet, but like, I don't know. I like their music. I want to listen to more of it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Welcome to episode 27 of What's New Player 2 podcast. Again.
I hope you enjoyed that video that we put beforehand.
For the YouTube version, yeah, it's something. It's very much
fact.
something.
You know, he showed up at our front door and he said, "Boys, I'll let you keep your nipples if you let me film this video." And we said, "Well, that's a good deal."
And he said that right when I was taking off my sweatshirt. I'm like, well, I'm putting this back on.
Yeah.
I'm not losing my nipples tonight.
Well, I wouldn't mind losing my nipples.
I'm good. I don't need anyone touching my nipples. Thank you very much.
I mean, as long as he removes them, I don't...
Again, I don't need anyone touching my nipples.
Okay, to each their own.
Yeah.
Teach
Anyway,
their
this is
own
a
nipple.
video game podcast, technically.
It's...
Pop culture, even though it's not even pop culture. We talk about very specific...
We talk about
things.
Fire Emblem.
Okay, but I wasn't going to say that.
I mean, I'm going to call a spade here.
Fine.
That's, like, the biggest thing we talk about.
We do. But I wasn't going to talk about that, also because...
Oh, no, I have nothing to say about it.
Also, yeah, I had nothing to say
Aside
about
from
it.
the fact that the unarmed run is impossible.
And the only other thing I have to say about Fire Emblem is that I got Halloween Hector, finally. And that's about it. Anyway.
Yeah, moving on. My Hero Academia Season 4 dropped Episode 1.
Yeah, it's about what I expected.
Yeah, it's the first episode of the season. Hey, remember everyone's quirks? These are everyone's quirks. I know we tell you them 13 times per episode, but here they are again.
Yeah. It's not the worst. But yeah, it was good.
Some guy just fucking guessed that Midoriya has All Might's powers.
Yeah, but like, it's not that shocking when you look at him.
Oh,
It's
no,
like,
not even like...
he's pro-tag looking enough. Yeah, he's the one.
Well, looking in from the outset, sure, but like, I don't think there's a lot of shows where someone just kind of can guess that the protag is the protag. Like, most of the time, it just kind of it's just how it is.
No, that's fair.
They also tied Two Heroes, the movie, into it.
Yeah, that was like the only thing I wasn't
One's
expecting.
Justice, a tale. No, it's called like My Hero Academia, One's Justice, A Tale of Two Heroes, something like that.
Something like that. But yeah, that I was not expecting that to be thrown in there. So neat.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really.
Glad to see the movie's canon.
Yeah. Nothing really was
Amish.
No, nothing really else happened. It's just really more of a setup episode, and even not. And,
All Might ate pork bun.
Yeah, it's really it. So aside from that, you and I actually, funnily enough,
Both started
watching Fire Force. We caught up, and we both actually caught up on the dub separately. I did that all last night. You did it.
I did it.
You did like a day or two, I think.
Last night was when I watched episode 12.
Oh, so we both finished at the same.
I watched episode up to 11 like 4 days ago, and then I watched 12 last night, and then I started Mob.
Ooh, good boy.
I'm up to episode 4, right after he fights the other Esper.
It's fun. It's a fun show.
Right.
Fun show. Season 2 gets really fucking good. Sorry. Anyway.
But well, we can talk about that in a little bit. But
Well,
back to Fire
well, I
Force
can
for
talk
now.
about Mob, but that's besides the point. Anyway. So far, yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it. And, like, I know it's the same creator who did Soul Eater, and I could not get into Soul Eater.
I love the art
tried.
style. I think Soul Eater's got a wonderful art
Yes,
style.
he has a really nice art style regardless of whether I like Soul Eater or not. But Fire Force is definitely keeping me more engaged than Soul Eater has. And I'm happy about that. And most of the characters I really like, almost all.
Yeah, at least in Company 8, I like basically everyone.
I like everyone but fucking...
Titty Cat Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I don't know, they could have done...
If they didn't fucking spam... I know, like, that's his thing, too. He likes big titty girls and just, like, does the gag. Because I know they did that with Soul and Blair.
Well, see, her thing is that, like, she's got this weird thing where she always ends up falling, like, naked. And they could have done, like, a thing with Gray like they did in Fairy Tail, where completely oblivious to them, they just kind of lose their outfit, and they're like, what the fuck?
But, and, like, you know... And even then, like...
It's not played for laughs, it's played for, look at big titties. And
And,
if
like-
they played it for laughs, I think it would be much better.
And even with, like, Gray when he does in Fairy Tail, like, yeah, he does it a lot, don't get me wrong, but, like, you know, especially, like, later on, it's not really, you know...
Well, hopefully they'll dial back on it.
They really have to, because it really does feel forced.
It does, because, like, in the intro song, when you first meet her, she seems like she's kind of competent. And
yeah,
then,
and then, no,
nope,
they make her...
she's just there to have her bra fall off.
And I'm like, come on.
But, I mean, at least they have,
This is the one thing I will say about the show. I don't remember most of their names except for Shinra.
I remember Shinra, Iris.
Oh yeah, and Iris. Maki. I think Maki's the Jack girl that I like.
Yeah,
I like
Maki.
her. I wish she had more screen time. But I will say I forgot for like when I was watching this a bit. I thought Maki and the cat girl were the same fucking person.
Really?
They looked way too similar.
I can see it. Yeah.
To where I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh right, they're two separate characters. And now I can see it better, but yeah. I had a weird issue with that for a bit.
You want to hear something weird? I can't remember my favorite character's name. Shinra's...
Arthur.
Arthur, thank you.
I'm thinking like it's a basic name. It's Arthur. Because King Arthur. That's the shtick.
Oh yeah. Arthur is my absolute favorite
character.
character.
He's a dork. He's a lovable dork.
I love slight spoiler. He's fighting a certain enemy, and the enemy is like, "Wow, that's all you got?" And he looks down at his sword, and he goes, "Hold on, how did this sword get in my left hand? I could have sworn I was right-handed."
Yeah, that was great. He just was like, "Oh," and then just fucking literally one shots. I'm like, "All right, that was great."
I love Arthur. He is so good. He's so retarded.
He really is retarded. I will agree with you. He is.
Like,
just.
He's great. Also, Yobi, Captain Yobi.
I like Obi.
It's Obi?
It's just Obi, like Obi-Wan.
Does his first name have a Y in it?
No, it's an O.
No. Does, like, his full name, is there a Y in it? I don't know why I thought there was a Yobi.
No,
Maybe
just
I confused
Obi.
him with Yogi Bear.
Maybe. It's just Obi. I like Obi. Obi's badass. And I also like... Fuck. What the hell?
The first lieutenant?
Is that the guy? Is that what they consider? Glasses Boy.
Yeah, Glasses.
Yeah, I like him too, though.
It's not uncommon for me to not remember anyone's name, but it's surprising that you don't remember anyone's name.
Shut up.
I think after a few more episodes, you'll...
Or, I mean, the thing is, it's either if I watch a few more episodes, or if I read, like, the manga, for instance, then the names stick with me more.
Also, you were just able to name everyone except for that one guy with the glasses.
And Titty Girl. I don't know Titty Girl's name.
Search with a K. Koyomi? Something like that?
But Shinra's really cute.
I mean, I get it. I
throwing it out there, but yeah.
Listen, I get it. Fucking Iris, like, oof. But...
I'm literally Princess Hibana, though. That bitch is literally me. Anyway. But no, it's like the premise of it is really interesting, and I'm very, I'm engaged with what's going on in the story, and I'm excited to see, what becomes of our heroes, and especially after last week's episode.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how that's gonna get solved, and I just, I want to see Shinra face off, like, because they're totally gonna have a fight with him and Sho, his brother. I feel
it's set up like that.
But I also like that, I think it was episode 12, or if not, definitely episode 11, where, like, he tells, like, his company, like, I think my brother is I think he's alive, and I think is the one controlling the
bad guys.
The bad guys. I forget the name of it. It was, like, Crusades or something.
It was...
And they're just, like, all, like, all right, guys, now that we know this is a thing, we gotta help Shinra out and get his brother back and get them both back safe. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are like a family, and it's so cute, and I love it. It's all precious beans.
I love the running gag that what's the girl's name again?
Maki?
Maki, thank you. That her favorite little fire guy keeps getting killed.
Yeah, I like that she makes little cute fireballs.
And every single time they get killed.
Yeah. Overall, it's a very enjoyable show that I will definitely be sticking with more in a more enjoyable capacity than I did with Black Clover.
Oh yeah.
Well, Black Clover,
they never took a break.
Well, besides that, I mean, Fire Force is not as of right now.
Yeah, but it's only 12 episodes in.
Yeah, but also with like Black Clover, besides that, it really does not have an art style. It really doesn't. Whether it's in the animation or the manga, or like, just how it actually looks, it doesn't really have a specific look. And as much as I like Asta, because he's a little screamy boy,
I like Captain Yami.
Everything's kind of just bleh. It's just bleh. And I stuck with like 75 episodes of it. So like I tried. I really did, but a lot of it felt like I was just trudging through it, and I wasn't enjoying it as much.
I won't say that I dropped it, but I'm just very slow to go
Oh
through
no,
it.
I dropped it. After I missed like 2 weeks of it, I'm like, I don't care.
Oh man,
I just don't care.
I'm very far behind, but like I might catch up. I don't want to say that I've dropped it yet because I do like it.
I liked it. I mean, I even bought a keychain.
That's true.
But like, I don't know. I mean, especially once Fruits Basket
comes back.
Because when that came out, I devoted all my time just for that one Friday, because I was just more excited for that than anything.
That's fair.
So, especially when that came out, I'm like, all right, I'll watch Black Clover, and then I'll watch Fruits Basket. That ended up just being Fruits Basket, and then I found out about Given, so I watched that when it was coming out. So I was like, I'm watching 2 animes, not that much, but I was more interested in those plots and premises compared to Black Clover, where it was just keep going along, and I'm like, all right, this is enough.
That's fair. Also, I think a lot of the characters in Black Clover are like kind of one note.
They are very
there are definitely some like deep, intricate, cool characters,
but they're very
a lot.
They're very one-sided, noted characters, and I'm just like,
I don't like what they did to the really big guy that has smoke coming out of his mouth.
she's a cute girl.
It's just a waifu. It's not fun when you change something interesting into a waifu, like in that fucking slime show. Oh my god! I started watching it because the premise of it was that it was a slime, and not your typical anime protagonist. And then he joins up with a group of goblins and makes them badass. Then they add wolves to their pack. Then they decide to join forces with some Oni. And, they're kind of dull because they just get turned into, humans with horns instead of looking really cool and really interesting. And then the lizard... One thing, flat out, I love lizard folk. Lizard people are my favorite race to play as in video games. I love them in shows. The lizard people are my favorite. I just love them. They took the lizard people and they made some of them get, like, whenever the character gets a name, they evolve. And they made some of them, like, the prince of the lizards. He got dragon wings and he turned purple. Which, like, that's cool, you know. Dragon wings are fine. And then his sister just turns into, like, a human girl. Like, a waifu with a little bit of scalage. And I'm like, that's horseshit. And that's when I started to be like, I don't think I want to watch this.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when you told me about that. You were so livid, and I'm like, well,
they ruined perfectly good lizards for flesh bags. And then when the fucking stripper demigod showed up, or whatever the hell she is, demon lord, I was like, nope, done with this shit. All right, it's lost its charm and character.
And that's why I didn't watch it. I'll
say this. The first 12 episodes, maybe 11, are great. It's just fun. It's funny to watch a slime be badass. Then when he gets the human form and he starts using that a little bit more, it's like, well, but he's mostly in the slime form because they know you want the slime form because that's their hook. And then he starts adding waifus to his ensemble. Well, he always adds because the goblins become either muscle-bound goblin men or big-titted goblinas. Except for one. One of them became Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy if he was a bobblehead that could use shadow magic. It was kind of cool.
Also an anime that I find pretty cool. Demon Slayer came out on Toonami with their first episode dubbed.
How was it?
I'm interested. I'm interested to see where it's going. So far I like oh my god, Tanjiro, that's the main character. He seems neat.
I like the guy with the boar head.
I know.
Just design wise.
Inosuke, he's not introduced yet, but I'm excited to when he does. I'll let you know when that starts.
I really I don't want to say interesting because anything can be.
You kind of like primal looking characters.
I do, and I like not typical looking characters.
Yeah, you like atypical. I get it. I totally get it. I like atypical, but I'm also that basic bitch who likes the typical looking characters. I like how Shinra looks. I like protagonists. I like usually the way they look for the most part. I either end up liking them, or I have an affinity for them one way or the other. Whether it's in a fighting game, fucking anime, RPGs, anything. I mean, hell, you can even attest to that. Most of my favorite characters, what are they?
Oh, they're all the protags.
They're almost all protags except for like select few, which are like mainly they're mainly in Fire Emblem, that are like the non-main characters that I also really like. But
I think Fire Emblem's the only one that has like main characters that more than like one main character that I actually like.
Yeah, because you really only like one.
I like Ike and Hector.
Yeah.
And Claude, but
I keep forgetting. It's bad. Like, I keep forgetting that, like, yes, technically they are the main characters, but like, I don't know, that game still hasn't fully set in for me where it's like, oh yeah, that's Fire Emblem characters.
Although, you want to know what's funny? I find that with like Western media, I find myself liking the main character more. Like, I like Master Chief. I like Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon.
That's very true. You do end up
with like Western media. I don't know why. I like the main characters in game, like more Western games.
In Japanese, I like
the non-main characters.
I like the main characters. In Western, honestly with Western, probably would say side characters. Like, for instance, like in all the Marvel movies, my favorite character is Black Widow. Fuck you, Marvel.
think mine's Captain America or Spider-Man.
I don't know. I also love Captain America, but like, I do like Black Widow more than Captain America by like a sliver. And I know since technically she's not a main character, she's technically a side character, so therefore I like her more. But
Yeah, Captain America is definitely my favorite hero,
but even like,
which is why I like All Might.
yeah, which is,
Well, that and Chris Sabat.
of course. I mean, but I like Deku. Shocker, fucking there. It's a pro tag. He's a cute fucking small boy.
Small, S-M-O-L.
Small. I mean, hell, don't forget. I also like characters almost sometimes strictly because of their voice actor.
That's true.
Look at me with, like, Laura Bailey and Ray Chase. 90% of the time, I like them because of them. Sometimes not their characters, just because of them. But most of the time, Laura Bailey's just because I like Laura Bailey. I like both.
You know,
I love her as Toru. I'm sorry.
real quick hot take. A lot of people, as soon as the show dropped, hate Mineta from My Hero. I don't mind him, like, even in the slightest.
Yeah, you don't. You really don't mind him. Even
He's not
even
that
way
bad.
before, like, you know, everyone started hitting on him. Like, you never really. I mean,
Because he's not that bad.
I don't despise him. I don't care for him. I think that's really my actual true opinion about him. I just don't care for him.
Like, design-wise, I think he's funny looking, so that's, like, a plus.
Which I think that's what they're going for, too.
And, like, character-wise, he's a little pervert who's a crybaby and a coward. Oh no,
That's a lot of anime characters.
Oh no, he's the protagonist of most harem animes.
And also most anime fans.
But like, oh god, it's just, he's not that annoying to me. His voice isn't even all that annoying.
No, his dumb voice is not that annoying.
Like, I never understood the hate for him. But then again, like, I never understood the love for Sasuke. Like, I'm usually in the other side of things.
I mean, I didn't love Sasuke. I don't know if I loved Sasuke.
A lot of people
I
really
liked him. I don't know if I overly liked him, though. Like, he wasn't my first choice for most things.
Well, my first choice for Naruto was 100% Rock Lee, because Rock Lee is the best.
I can't even remember or tell you at this point.
My guess would be Ino. Or, maybe... Well, I know in that one Naruto game you played Sarada.
Oh, because she was voiced by Laura Bailey. Only in that game she was voiced by Laura Bailey. Because I played as Naruto's mom too. Because she was voiced by Laura Bailey. Except in the Kushina. Except in the anime, Sarada was not voiced by Laura Bailey. She was voiced by Rhea's voice actress.
Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, I actually have a topic I was gonna mention. Name. I want to know, like, what's your guesstimate? Your 3 favorite female protagonists in video games.
In video games?
In video games in specific, we'll just make it kind of broadish enough.
All right, 3 favorite female.
Doesn't
and
no,
it
no doesn't it doesn't have to be like number 1, number 2, number 3. That's my ranking. It's just
and
3 that you actually like, and I guess like a quick why.
We're leaving out custom characters, right? Like the ones where you make them.
Yeah, because that's not really a character unless they actually speak and whatnot. Then they count. But if it's like,
Alright.
I don't know, if it's like, let's say Jump Force, where you make a custom character and they don't actually speak.
Make a let's call let's not Jump Force, Three Houses, Monster Hunter, basically any game where you're like, why the fuck can't Code Vein, where you're like, why the fuck can't I speak? It makes this so uncomfortable.
It's JRPGs. Japanese developed games like that, just they like to do that. They like to do it. I don't know why.
Alright, 3 favorite female protagonists.
No, in no order.
I don't know if I played that many games. Oh, fucking Misha from Borderlands the pre-sequel. I don't know if she counts.
Yeah, that's a protagonist. Oh, wait, don't ignore that protagonist, because I was still in my mindset of that for a second. You know, she's a female character in the video game. She talks, she has a personality.
Wait, is it all females, or does it have to be the main character?
No, just females.
Okay, that opens it up so fucking
That's
much.
I think I meant to say all females.
Okay, I was like, I don't fucking know where to go with this. I play Sonic the Hedgehog. He's the main character. So yeah, definitely Misha from the pre-sequel.
Okay.
Trying to think, because most of the games I play... God.
Honestly, I figure you're gonna say Shantae for like another one, just like
Son of a
almost
bitch,
immediately.
right?
Okay.
You don't understand.
No, that's true. Your mind.
You're completely out of my mind for what... It's because I'm staring intently at the poster of Deku that's behind you. I'm staring so intently at that I'm just like, what the fuck? I lost... Okay, so yeah, of course.
I'd give him a hug.
Of fucking course, Shantae. She's so good. She's so much fun. Like, she doesn't take her a quest to save the world seriously. The gameplay is fun.
That's literally you in a nutshell. You don't take most things seriously.
Oh god, no. And in my personal opinion, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse played the best. The other ones where you have to like do the dances and shapeshift, those are fun, and the dances are cool. The abilities they get are neat. But each one of those, if you want to dance, you have to stop your momentum, transform, and continue. In the Pirate's Curse, you had a button for your pistol, multiple jumps with your cannon, the sword was a dash, and the pirate's hat would just let you hover, like float, glide down from the air. So your moves worked more fluidly into the gameplay. Talk into the... Okay, sorry. I didn't want to scream because I thought that might be making the mic too loud. But anyways, yeah. So I feel like Pirate's Curse plays the best because the moveset plays the best into the gameplay. So Shantae definitely top favorite female protagonist or favorite female video game character. After that, I said Nisha. Nisha.
Yeah, you said Nisha.
From pre-sequel, and then who's another one I like?
Amy Rose. You love Amy Rose.
No.
I know. I'm kidding.
Hell no.
I'm kidding.
Amy Rose is alright at best. Sonic doesn't have good... Well, the comics have some, but the Sonic video games do not have good female characters.
Yes, we're not counting the comics.
Actually, no, she's only that good in the show. I was gonna say, can't remember her name, but the one with the boomerangs from Sonic Boom.
Oh, no.
She's fantastic in the show.
Do you want me to start naming some video games that you played?
I can't think of a single video game that I've played, so go ahead. Like, let's see.
Shit.
Right?
I mean, okay, let's be honest.
2B.
There you
2B.
go.
There you go.
There you go. I was actually about to say Nier.
Like, it's not that I haven't played video games with female characters in them. It's that you put me on the spot and I can't think of a single video game that I've played.
And I get it. And don't worry, I was gonna, if anything, if you were gonna, like, be kind of caught off guard and, like, really couldn't think of it at first, I would have jumped in and it would have... Well, I'm still gonna give my 3.
Yeah, but, like, giving me time to remember video games that I've played. Because I'm just like, fuck, did I play video games?
I would hope so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, alright. I figured that was kind of a slightly fun topic. Anyway, I guess I'll go with my 3.
Yes.
Again, for me, it's not in any particular order because it'd be kind of hard for me to do it. Bayonetta's fucking has to be on there. I love her too much. She is sassy.
Shit.
Stop playing with shit.
It's the core drill. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Wait, why did I put Nisha on there? Shizuku from Akiba's Trip on Dead and Undressed.
There you go. All right.
Borderlands was the only thing that was popping into my head.
Again,
That's why.
that's fine. But I love Bayonetta. She's a badass bitch. She's fucking funny as hell.
She is.
She is a kick-ass motherfucking witch who uses her hair, which is both disgusting and cool at the same time.
Yo, that's not a suit. That's
That's
hair.
right. People forget about that. I do too sometimes.
It's the only reason that I'm not like, oh damn.
Oh damn, bro. I mean, if you put in different outfits, there you go.
If you have her in like,
Have her in the beginning of 2, where she's wearing that outfit.
she
Boom.
looks fine in that, but the fact that she wears hair is kind of like a turn off.
Hey, no, that's fair. That's fair. But I love her so much. She's so good. I love everything about her. I also another female character I really like. Ooh, this one's kind of hard.
Jill.
See, it's between Jill and Claire. I really love Jill, but I also really love Claire. I might have to go Claire. I really like Claire Redfield, Chris's sister, and main protagonist, and well, one of the main protagonists in RE2. I don't know. She seemed like Jill's relatable, but like I don't know. Claire has more of a human. I don't know. She feels more real than Jill sometimes, because like the situations Claire gets put in and the way she acts with a lot of
Claire
of her situations, I should say. Like how she has to take care of Sherry the whole entire time in Resident Evil 2, and especially in the remake, how much more visceral she can get with her, and just how she's put in her situations, especially later on in the game. And in Code Veronica, she deals with a fucking psychopath Astrid family, and she even actually gets a love interest who unfortunately dies for her, so she doesn't get anything. So I don't know. She like Jill is awesome, and I love her too, but I don't know. Claire has some slightly more realistic relatability to her, to where I don't know, I can kind of root for her more, and I like her a little bit more than Jill, but I still love Jill. Because Claire's entire thing really is that she went to Raccoon City to find her brother who's been missing after his mission. So she just gets thrown into this as a fucking regular person, not really trained in anything. Yeah, her brother taught her like a few self-defense moves, but nothing fucking to wish as a survivor of zombie apocalypse. Chris at least is kind of a little bit more. Her brother and Jill are a bit more well equipped because they're part of the police department and special forces. So therefore, yeah, they didn't learn how to take care of zombies or sharks or fucking big ass bugs, but they at least
know how to shoot.
They at least know how to shoot. Claire didn't. Claire just fucking went in the city and got all the zombie fucking shit thrown at her, and meets up with Leon, who she doesn't fucking know, and has to escape somehow. So, with that kind of setup for her, I end up liking Claire more. I just do. And oof, that was a longer tangent than I thought with Claire.
I mean, it made up for the fact that I completely forgot video games existed for a while.
I guess.
But then again, if you had asked me the same about like favorite male characters, I would have said Sonic the Hedgehog, and then went.
I mean, I don't know if we ever talked about that either. Favorite male characters.
Well, we can do that after this one.
We definitely could. So I would my third favorite female, or another favorite female character. Shit. I would say Fire Emblem character, but I don't want to go that easy.
I don't mean to alarm you, but there is a moth the size of a small child on your head.
Don't do that. Stop.
And there it goes.
Stop. You fucking liar. I hate you.
How much? You can see it.
No, I can't.
Where the fuck did it go?
Jay, stop. You're gonna... Stop.
Well, looks like I've got to hunt something down after the show.
Stop, Jay. I don't like this. I know you're trying to make a bit, but I don't like it because you got me actually anxious. I thought there was something on my fucking head.
I mean, it was. If you can't see it, then, it's hidden somewhere.
Shut the fuck up, Jay.
It's like
Shut
a fucking
the fuck
centipede,
up.
this moth.
Anyway, fucking... Now you're throwing me off with who else I like as a female character, bitch.
I'm sorry. You said you didn't want to go with Fire Emblem because that's easy.
Yeah. Oh, actually? Yeah, you know what? I really like Xianghua from Soul Calibur.
Oh, I like her too.
Like, even before 6 is my favorite thing with 6 with her fucking critical edge finish. I don't know, I always like how spunky she was and how...
Spunk.
not even that. I mean, the whole thing is that she's in that time and age, she is a police officer.
Huh.
So that's why she has that justice will prevail thing. Because also, her friend that she was training with used to say that. So that's why she always says that.
What kind of fucking police officer steals someone else's quote?
No, I mean, because she I don't know. She is a very happy, spunky girl who, lost her mother
Oops.
a long time ago, and then
Did you find her again?
no, she died.
Oh, well, how would we know? She lost her.
That's what I mean by like she lost her, like she died, and I don't know. She's just a very spunky character who just kind of doesn't get things. She will fight for what's right, but like won't let sadness get in her way, and she'll still fight through with the smile on her face, and I don't know. That's just a fun character to me. Yeah.
All right, well, that's your 3 and my 3.
That's my 3 for female and your 3 for female. Do we want to do a 3 for male?
I mean, we can, but you'd have to start because, like I said, I forgot what video games I've played.
All right. I definitely know I have one in my head I could definitely throw out there. I love Keelik from Soul Calibur. It's besides that because he's been my main since 2, and I love him in every single way. I love his design. Most of his designs. I don't like 5, but that's besides the point. I don't know. I like his personality. He's very...
Wasn't in that one he's not even Keelik?
Yeah. He has a chance to be Keelik.
He's Edgemaster.
Yeah, but with boys.
Yeah, I don't get that.
I was pissed. I was not happy. Like, I was okay playing with Sheba. He was fun, but still, I just wanted Keelik. Anyway, I don't know. Keelik was always a calm, cool, and collected dude, but like he had like a tragic past because he was fighting. He was training one day, and he eventually. It's not really well. It was like no, it was his sister. So like he had like demonic powers hidden away, and they eventually got loose, and he ended up killing his sister with that. So he always was regretful over that. And then when he was trying to train himself to keep that evil power away, he met a girl named Sean Lin, who basically almost became like another sister figure, but also like a love interest. And that village got possessed by like Soul Edge essentially. So everyone went berserk except for Keelik. Weirdly enough, and so he had to kill Sean Lin because she was going to kill him, and he had to leave the village. And he was also, again, he was even more sorrowful, and he had a lot of those shit on his shoulders, and he eventually overcame that with both his necklace that he wears and the Devapara Yuga, which is the thing he wears on his torso, and he learns to, become a lot more chill in a way. That's very not the word I wanted to use, but I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Keelik in almost every way. Another male character I really like is shit. Now I'm having a brain fart.
Well, you said Keelik so far, right?
Yes, I said Keelik. Crap. What the fuck? I play video games.
Right? You're like...
Oh! Noel from fucking Final Fantasy 13-2. I really love Squall. I really do. Especially since I finally beat his game. I love him even more, but something about Noel from 13-2 that just I don't know if it just hit home with me or just I really like everything about him design wise and just everything. I like his journey with Sarah trying to change time and oh my god, I'm forgetting like his like entire story arc and like I don't know, he's just He's a character I really, really love in like every way possible, and I don't know. It's one of the reasons why I really like Final Fantasy. It's just like they'll have those characters similar to Fire Emblem, where like you just love so much for whatever reason because you have such a connection with them that they last with you forever. And Noel's really one of those characters that I adore. I just adore him immensely. And if I had to pick one more, fuck it. I'm saying Roy. Even though in his game, I mean, I'll be honest, at least in the translation I played, not very interesting. Roy's kind of just there. I mean, he has little inklings of like his character where like he doesn't really fully love being a royal, like especially with like Wolt, his basically like his brother, essentially. Once like they got old enough, Wolt just kept treating Roy like a prince and not a friend. And Roy apparently doesn't have many friends aside from Lilina, and Roy gets so fed up with it to where he tries to trick Wolt to just calling him, treating him like a friend and not a lord, and he finds more comfort in that than being put under royalty. Plus, he also says that, remember, he's 15 years old, and he is in charge of a whole entire army and, honestly, country, because his father is sick, and he needs to rid the world of Zephiel and his plan to take over the world with dragons. And that's a lot of pressure to put on him. Especially since he knows he's not very good at most things. He knows that Lilina's better at most things. Like, he talks about how, especially with like Cecilia and whatnot, like he really wanted to learn magic. He was always interested in magic, but he was just not good at it. And he never really gets good at it because he just does not have the aptitude for it. Unlike Lilina, to where she can do a lot of things. And Lilina's the one who kind of also whips him into shape in the sense of, being studious and dressing up nicely or accordingly. And I don't know, he has low self-confidence, and God knows I don't have that. So yeah, I have a lot of feelings and relatability to Roy, even though, yes, to be honest, in his base game, he does not really have much going for him personality-wise, aside from his design, which that's probably the one thing that most people cannot deny about Roy. His design is very, very good and appealing to the eye in most iterations that he has been made. I think that's all I have to say.
Well, that's good.
All right, bitch, you go.
You're gonna call me a liar. I sat here trying to think of male characters, and after Sonic the Hedgehog, who I think needs no explanation at this point, I'm a little stumped. I know I like Master Chief, but I don't know if he.
Again, it doesn't have to be your top 3 favorite. It could just be 3 favorites.
I thought it was the top 3 favorite. I'm just like,
no, it doesn't have to be a top 3.
Well,
like,
I couldn't even remember fucking any video games that I've played.
Well, that's why I'm saying. That's why I said to begin with, your three characters you really like in video games. Since we did female, and now you're doing male. Okay. So you got Sonic, so you got 2 more.
Fucking, I don't remember shit, man.
Oh my god.
No, okay.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
You can even throw a Fire Emblem character in there. I did that.
Reinhardt from Overwatch. Reinhardt is the only reason that I own Overwatch. The exclusive reason I bought that game was because I said, I fucking love Reinhardt's character, I love his design, I love his play style, I want to play as this character. And for me, I don't know why, but for me, small things sell games and consoles. It's not like I look at a console and I go, well, there needs to be like 10 games on it that I want to play before I get it. I will look at a console and say, it has this one game that I'm going to play the shit out of. I'll get it. Like, I wasn't going to get... I bought Halo the Master Chief Collection. I pre-ordered it because I wanted the pre-order bonuses, but I didn't have an Xbox One. So I waited an entire year, like just before the code for the pre-order stuff expired, saved up and bought an Xbox One so I could play Halo Master Chief Collection with the pre-orders on the Xbox One. I bought a PS4 for Spider-Man. I bought Overwatch for Reinhardt. So I really like him. I love the big happy... The fact that he brings a hammer to a gunfight. I love that. And knights are probably my favorite aesthetic in...
Anything?
Yeah, knight is my favorite aesthetic.
Yeah, that's fair. I
love...
get that. I like my aesthetic, honestly, for like at least medieval times or like in most fantasy things are magicians.
Yeah.
Or mages. I mean, hell, look at me with Yu-Gi-Oh! What mostly the decks I usually have of spellcasters. I like magicians. Dark Magician is still my favorite fucking card in the whole fucking game and show because it's just what I like. It's something
my favorite card, Sparkman.
Sparkman.
I think Sparkman is my favorite card. But it's same with me. Like, my two decks, IRL and in Duel Links, are an Elemental Hero deck and a Noble Knights deck because I like superheroes and I like knights.
Yeah.
And then for number 3, I'll say... Holy shit.
Again, worst comes to worst, you can default to a Fire Emblem character. It's a decent net to go back on.
I understand that, but like... I could say that I like Ike, and I do like Ike, but I think I'll go with... I guess I'll go with Donkey Kong.
Really?
I really like Donkey Kong. I play as him in Mario Party. Anytime I play Mario Kart, he's one of the characters I play as in Smash Bros.
Really?
What do you mean? I play Donkey Kong?
Not when we're fucking around. You're usually never Donkey Kong.
Well, yeah, I don't play characters I like.
So you don't fucking play as him.
I play as characters I like when I feel like it.
Oh my god, why aren't you working?
But when I'm with you guys, I don't feel like playing as characters that I like. I feel like playing as random characters. But, what did I say that one time? I said, no, I gotta keep my KD fresh, so I can't play as them.
I think you said something like that.
I said it like some kind of stupid joke like that.
You did.
But I really like Donkey Kong. I've only ever played halfway through Donkey Kong 64. Like, I never played Country. No, I played the Jetpack game, and I played Donkey Kong Jungle Beat all the way through twice, because that had the fucking bongo, and I love the fucking bongo, and I love fighting the bosses.
You do love that bongo.
Oh god, it's such a good bongo.
I literally look behind me like, where the fuck is it? I'm like, there it is.
And I like Donkey Kong. I love the fact that he has a tie. He's a fucking monkey. I love picking him in Mario Party and then rolling the dice and just going, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm a monkey. What am I supposed to do here? I don't understand.
I forgot about that joke. That's a good joke. Yeah.
Oh, it just popped in my head because I just remembered the Charizard meme.
Our Charizard meme.
Yeah, our Charizard meme that whenever Charizard shows up in Smash, that's it. Game's over. Charizard wins.
And funnily enough, like, no shit. It honestly kind of does happen a lot. Like, when I even... Most of the
Sorry,
time,
champ. Charizard's here. Game's over.
most of the time, we usually do lose. And it's then like, oh, we're trying to make the joke work. It just happens. He just happens to win when he's fucking Charizard. I'm like, all right, I guess fucking this is going to happen now.
It's because of meme power. But,
Probably.
going from an I love Charizard meme to an I hate Charizard meme, Pokemon showed off new
Gigamax?
information from the Galarian region about the Galarian region's just for the Galarian region's gimmick that is only in the Galarian region called Gigantamax. They showed off 5 new Pokemon that can use the Galarian Gigantamaxing and get new forms with the Galarian Gigantamaxing. They include Pikachu, Charizard, Meowth, Butterfree, and Eevee. 5 Galarian Pokemon. It's the dumbest shit. You know, they cut out half the fucking Pokedex. You assume there would be new Pokemon. But no, they just fucking reskinned a bunch of Kanto Pokemon and one that's the sneakiest shit. They fucking colored over Zigzagoon and Linoon to say, look, it's not all Kanto. And then what they do? Coughing, or no, that's Weezing. Weezing, Surfetch'd, Ponyta, the giant forms of Charizard, Pikachu, Eevee. So anyways, Meowth got long, Pikachu got fat, Eevee forgot to go to the hair cutter, Charizard's an anime, and Butterfree is Mothra. They're all not good designs. Why is Charizard the only starter that got it? God damn it, Gen 1 is my favorite second favorite behind Gen 5. But god damn it, we already had Kanto only Alolan variants.
We just have a lot. It's a lot of Kanto, and that's the issue.
2 megas for Charizard, like it's too much.
And I agree, it is too much because Kanto gets too much representation.
They have shown us barely any new Pokemon. They have shown us
because there probably won't be that many new Pokemon.
They've shown us the 3 starters, the bird, the teapot. They showed the food. God, what other? The turtle.
The legendaries.
The dogs. What other Galarian-only Pokemon have they shown us?
I don't think.
Impidimp, they haven't, officially announced him.
I'll say, you're asking the wrong person. I don't really know.
God. There's 11 or 12 Galarian Pokemon. And they've shown off. And they've shown off Obstagoon. Well, I'll count Obstagoon as a Galarian. They've shown off Linoon and Zigzagoon. They've shown off Ponyta, Surfetch'd, Weezing. Oh, they've shown off that fucking rat thing, the Pikachu clone. Have they shown off any other Galarian forms? I don't think so. But they've shown off a total of 17 Pokemon. 5 of them are Pokemon we already had that got a retexture. 4 of the 5 of them are Pokemon that we got in Gen 1. Alola had exclusively Kanto Pokemon as the Alolan variants. And, in that game, whatever, it's the first time they're doing the regional variants. Okay, cool, Alola's connected to Kanto in a big way. Alright, fine, sure. But now, Galarian, it's annoying as fuck that it's only Kanto. That they only want to show love to Kanto. And it was skeevy the way they did it. They showed off Linoon, Zigzagoon, and Obstagoon to be look, it's not only Gen 1 Pokemon. And since then, they've only exclusively showed them giving representation and love to the Gen 1 Pokemon. And I get it. Gen 1 Pokemon are lovable. Sandshrew is my favorite Pokemon of all time. But I don't know. Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's just the initial announcement trailer had me so hyped. And then more information came out. And it went down a little bit. And then more information went out. And then it went down more. And then it just a violent cycle of the more I find out about these games, the more I'm I don't, and I want to like it. I really do, because I do love Pokemon. But, god damn, every time they do an info drop, I'm just oh, that's neat. And I'm not even one of those people who was oh, they're taking out half the Pokemon, that's garbage. I was always fuck it, that's fine. The good reasons for it. They want to spotlight new Pokemon. They want to balance the game better. They want to focus on making the world look better. Alright, those are fine reasons. But, don't fuck out the decks, or however many, are getting fucked out, and then retexture some Kanto Pokemon and throw them in there. Because that's fucking annoying. We got retextured Kanto Pokemon. They're called Alolan. Hell, the number of Pikachus we have, like, retextured Pikachus we have is fucking incredible. We have all the costumes, we have the Ash hats, we have the fucking Gigantamax Pikachu. Not even Raichu. Raichu doesn't get a Gigantamax. Pikachu does. They need to take Pikachu out of the Raichu and Pichu line. Just make it a no evolution Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it really shouldn't, because not many people use Raichu.
I like Raichu. More
I know.
Than Pikachu,
I'm
at
just
least.
saying.
But like,
Well, yeah, most people don't use Raichu though.
because Raichu gets nothing.
Exactly. So why just so they stick with Pikachu. That's what I'm getting at.
Raichu got an Alolan form, and I think that's only because they couldn't give it to Pikachu because they were like, we want Ash to have his Pikachu.
Probably. I mean, Game Freak really hasn't been doing that good lately. I mean,
Town looks great.
that came out already,
Did it?
or it's coming out this week. Yeah.
From what I've seen of it, it looks pretty good.
See, and the reviews came out.
No, it's not that good.
A lot of it's like mixed, but like more on the negative side. Like, it's convoluted, not that great story wise, and like the only good thing about it is the music. But like,
Well, I mean, they've always hit the music.
yeah, but Game Explain gave it a hate rate. They're usually overly positive,
I was about to say,
or they're like pretty moderate. They've
Modern,
never
yeah.
made a hate score. So
I was going to say, modern day game critics, everything's
That's-
like 9s and 10s.
I mean, if a game's not a 9 or a 10, apparently it's not good according to most people in the public. Whether it's reviewers, it's fucking literally. If some people were like, "Oh, it's on a 9," it's bad. It's or if a game gets a 7, God forbid, people will fucking rave about it, or like I don't know, they'll be really annoyed about it. I'm like, it's a fucking 7. That's still better than a 5.
Yeah, like, people don't forget. Above a 5, you're better than average.
Yeah, 6 is okay. 7's good. 8's great. 9 is amazing. 10 is perfect.
I think unplayable is like 2 or 1. Yeah, 1's like unplayable. I think 4 is like not like mediocre. I think 3 is not that great. 2 is
No.
bad, and 1's unplayable.
Yep. Yeah. Honestly though, but I feel like Game Freak's not really in a good spot recently. Cause also another thing with Little Town Hero, fucking game got like nothing when it comes to like coverage or like,
Oh yeah, no, there
news.
was like one.
There
trailer.
was the reveal, and then the E3 this year with the release date of like 3 months, and now it's coming out in less than like 2 weeks. And Nintendo did not advertise this whatsoever, and yeah, because Nintendo for the most part they advertised a fuck ton of their like other games recently. Like they were not teasing, they were advertising Link's Awakening, not shocking. They were advertising the fuck out of Fire Emblem 3 Houses. They advertised the shit out of Astral Chains. So like, that goes to show that Nintendo I felt like they did not give 2 shits
about
the Little Town Hero.
Yeah.
Which that's not great, because even with Pokemon they've been advertising it, and not many people have been liking Pokemon. So
I mean, it's just the core issue I've been having with Sun and Moon.
Sword and Shield.
Yes, sure, that one. The core issue I've been having with that one is that it seems like there's no reason to play it over the other ones. And at this point, in my opinion, the one with the most amount of shit in it would either be like Oraz Or, hell, if you want your Pokemon to follow you around, just play Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because that's at least got Gens 1 through 4 Pokemon in it, and they can follow you.
And I still don't have that game, and I still want it, but I don't really feel like paying $50 for it.
Yeah, like, at this point...
Or higher.
The ones
But honestly, who knows, I might give in.
I mean, they're fun games.
I know. And I never played the Heart Gold or Soul Silver remakes.
That's what the Heart Gold and Soul Silver...
That's what I meant. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but, The Pokemon games I feel are worth playing now is, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I guess Diamond Platinum, and, the ones I particularly care for are Fire Red, Leaf Green, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 1 and 2, and then I never played Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, didn't care for them, but I know people like them. Same with Gen 3, I know people like it. I never really played it outside of ORAS. I don't know, Gen 6, the Evil Team was bad, the story was bad, the rivals were bad.
The Pokemon were alright.
The Pokemon in Gen 6 were actually pretty cool. Gen 6 gave us some pretty cool Pokemon. Like, they gave us Talonflame, they gave us Chestnut, they gave us a lot of the Megas. Like, they were pretty cool design-wise, but, like, Gen 5 gave us Golurk, so, like, and Braviary, so, like, all other arguments are moot. But, yeah, Sword and Shield looking to be more and more disappointing, which really sucks because I really wanted to give Nintendo my money for another Pokemon game.
And I was that person who was like, well, I'm glad I didn't care for it, so I'm one of those people that doesn't care. Sorry, but yay. Anyway, I think that might wrap this episode up, honestly.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, that might be it. Unless you have any closing thoughts about anything else.
Nestle tried to sell African people their own clean drinking water, saying that drinking water is not a human right. I know this was a while ago, but, like, never forgive Nestle for that. That's the shittiest thing. Well, one of. That's really all I could think to say.
I was just giving you a blank stare to give you a blank stare.
Okay. Well, if that's it, I'm gonna go hunt down that moth. Ugh.
Right. You said that was a thing.